Well, welcome back to Streets of Rage with me, Matthew Gaddis, Iggy Puggy. So here is the infamous boat level where enemies come at you from left, right and centre here. Seriously, it is that tough of a stage. Seriously, it is almost relentless. Never mind the mini-boss, and yes, this place does have somewhat of a mini-boss, I could call it a mini-boss. And the main boss, which, oh boy, we'll get to that, but for now, let's deal with these guys with the knives, seriously, because I don't want them stabbing me in the back. And does he have an unlimited supply of those things? Seriously? It looks like he does! Looks like that guy does. You can still get money and health back from these. I don't know what they are. I'm sorry, I'm not a ship person. I'm not a ship person. Seriously. Also, I don't know what this is. Some sort of powder. Yes. Basically, it immobilizes the enemy. So yeah, more kung fu, guys. Definitely. Yeah. One of the things they do is they do these ones in red actually defend themselves. Seriously. Shame that I don't know if there's a block button. It might be. So yeah. And here I have the metal bat. Like with the other big weapons, it can pack a punch, but it has a long wind-up. Because, yeah, with Axel, especially with Axel, because it's a bit slower than, certainly Blaze, especially, there's a bit of a wind-up with that, so yeah. Although, I do like Axel's kick. Seriously. Really good move, actually. So, let's deal with these two, seemingly, dominatrixes, I guess? Yeah, seriously. As I say, early 90s! Certainly wouldn't get that now in well, I'm not played Streets of Rage 4 yet. Seriously, to be fair, I like the first two games better than the third one. We'll get to the third one when I do it, but yeah. Stop whipping me, seriously. But never mind that. Whip my ass! Whip my ass. I'm surprised I have not got to the, to using my special. Seriously. And that's another thing with these girls. They pretend to be dead. Seriously. And that's not easy to deal with when you are dealing with this thing. Seriously. Because they made the whole screaming sound effect as well. Really sad, actually, but not surprising. There was that one still behind me, but apparently she's gone. Okay, well, is that ham or is that turkey? I'm gonna say it's ham, because turkey don't look like that. Ham, I remember that does. Okay, so we get a brief respite, so I am going to create a restore point here, or a save state at least. And then we'll carry on. Saving on the Mega Drive Classics collection on the PS4. Very hard to do, seriously. I found it easier on the one for the PS3 and Xbox 360, to be honest. I'm the one for the Xbox 360, actually. But that being said, I paused the game again. Given how stressful this is, yeah. Anyway, let's go on. And over here we get, well, some more Kung Fu guys that move really quickly. These are the regular blue ones, so they will not try and kick you, but they will move very quickly. And that one, was that the guy with the knife who did? I think it was. Yeah, it was. So yeah. Also, metal pipes have the same sort of, and they have a bigger range, actually, than the metal bats, but, like with the metal bats, they are harder to maneuver with. And yes, I will say maneuver with, because that's the only word that will come out of my brain here, so yeah. Stop beating me up, you crazy bastards. And I hate it when games do this. Seriously. And yeah, the main reason I'm trying to save my lives is because of the whole continuous system. As I say, you only get 3. I do not want to waste them. As you'll see, because I actually recorded Streets of Rage 2 before this one, seriously. And what do you know, Wrestler Rambo is back as well. Seriously. As if he wasn't annoying enough. Yeah. This game likes reusing its bosses, I guess, except he moves a lot quicker here. And he doesn't have a health bar, so we don't know how much it will take to defeat him, so I actually do use the special here, seriously. Just to take him down and whatnot. But never mind. His rush move only goes so far, though. Seriously. Okay, fine. I think it does work. If you can actually time the Axel's kick if you're playing with him to do so. It's not easy, but it can be done. Just as he starts moving forward, I think would be the best timing. So yeah, just like that. But anyway, that being said, now we get to the real boss here. Or maybe not. Yeah, more Liu Kangs. No, what I was trying to do is save here because of the Liu Kangs, but yeah, this is one long stage from hell. One very annoying stage from hell, in my humble opinion. So, knock him out, and hit me with your chill. Well, maybe not his chill, they don't have any chill. Get out of the... And that's another thing, have these guys been... Because they jump out from the side of the ship. Have these guys been actually swimming in the sea, or the river at least? I don't know if this is... I'm going to say this is the sea and not the... And not the river... Or the river. Swimming in the river, which is very dangerous in my opinion. Yeah, they've just come up from the side of the ship. And 2 more Jokers come with us. This time they throw flaming projectiles at us. Well, one of them does anyway. Seriously. Yeah. I don't know what's worse, the flaming projectiles or the other one. And they hop around like insane rabbits. Seriously. You're not Bugs Bunny, mate. You're, well, to say it anyway, Ace Bunny. Yeah. If you don't know what I'm referencing, I'm referring to Lunatics Unleashed, the Warner Brothers ill-fated action show that tried to turn the Looney Tunes into an action show, which is really weird. Seriously. I mean, keep in mind how Ace Bunny originally looked. Yeah. He thankfully didn't look like an insane version of, I don't know, what bunny can I think of that was insane? Certainly not, now. No, can't even think, so I won't think. So that being said, let's get that and get our asses kicked, of course. Then more of these guys, yay. Don't punch me. Other than that, can't say. Seriously, I'm running out of things to say just because all of the enemies we've seen here, we have fought before. So yeah, if anything, the Jokers do fling more of them. And I think from stage 2 still applies. They still throw the projectiles at you. Anyway, I think we're gonna get the boss soon, so let's see if I'm right. Save the game and let's see if we get the yeah, these 2 girls. They look like pretty much clones of Blaze. Seriously. Yes, you can still use specials on them, but doesn't always work here, and it doesn't take that much HP off. Basically, they like to flip around and go up, and so yeah, they are super defensive. And I probably picked the wrong character to fight them with because I found it somewhat easier to fight them with Blaze. Not easier, but yeah. Well, easier, but not completely easy. Quite late in the game, of course. We don't have long until we actually reach Mr. X. Seriously. So with that being said, what they can do is throw you up on your head, literally. And as I say, I've probably lost at least a couple of lives to these girls, seriously. You can attack them from the back, but it's not easy to do, given that they're jumping all over the place like Power Rangers or something. Or maybe Sonic the Hedgehog would be the better thing, because, yeah, they curl up into a ball! They're imitating Sonic! I'm going with that! Seriously! Although having said that, this game came out before Sonic the Hedgehog. A year before Sonic the Hedgehog, at least, because Sonic the Hedgehog came out in 1991. This came out in 1990, so yeah, came out before Sonic the Hedgehog. Other than that, yeah, hitting them is going to be a premium here. The amount of times I've probably died with Axel is going to be quite a few. I don't want to, but it is going to be a good number of times. Honestly, this is where I did actually try playing this game live. It was this boss that pretty much killed it for me. So yeah. But yeah, so one of them has already taken quite a bit of damage, but yeah, it's very hard to keep up with them, given how quick they move. Again, same thing applies as with the Mr. Curryface yesterday in the last episode. You can actually catch them off guard by actually hitting them on the side of the screen. Yes, that is still an option. Just don't let them get behind you, because they'll throw you. So yeah. Other than that, don't know what else to say. Other than be careful. And sometimes you'll end up getting hurt at the same time as them. Seriously, that is a thing. Well, while you're jumping in the air, how about I use have the police launch a literal RPG on your heads. Seriously. Again, early 90s! If anything, this game, even though this game is supposedly set in Japan, certainly in Japan, not in this version, it's actually been retconned to America. This game does remind me a lot more of Hollywood movies from the 90s. And the 80s for that matter, seriously. I mean, the whole action of the police launching a bazooka, a rocket launcher at the enemy is just special. Yeah, definitely reminds me of so many films like Die Hard and Lethal Weapon, for example. Maybe Rambo as well. I mean, we already have a guy who look like a wrestler version of Rambo, seriously. So, one of them's down. So yeah, I dare say this borrows heavily from the Hollywood action movies from the 80s and the early 90s. Well, maybe more the 80s, because at this time, the 90s had just been good when this game had come out, so yeah. So maybe more the 80s, to be honest. So yeah, although later ones would be definitely more influenced by those sort of films. And yeah, got so bad that I tried to save here. I did say I did die a fair few times. But yeah, I still say that this game is not just influenced by, of course, house music and hip-hop music from the 80s and 90s, but yeah, what the hell was I doing? I didn't take up the chance to attack her there. Seriously, I should have done. And I did there. Not often I do that with these two girls because they're so tough to beat and everything. But, yeah. But, that being said, don't kick my ass. So, do kick my ass, it is a beat 'em up. A scrolling one, but still a beat 'em up. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say here. Thankfully, I'm nearly done with this boss, don't worry. Or bosses, plural, there's the two of them. But yeah. Other than that, knock my bottom off, I guess. Nearly done. Nearly done. I know you cannot get them while they're jumping, though. Almost definitely. Well, maybe you can. I thought I finished her off there. I honestly did, but nope. She's still. I think I was looking at the right hand health bar there. Seriously, but okay, you can get them while they're jumping. Fair enough. Anyway, on the next episode, it's on to the